Good day, everyone. We will discuss today the subject GE2 Readings in Philippine History Module 4 entitled Riders of the Sulu documentary film. First, we will discuss the background of the producer. Riders of the Sulu is a historical documentary produced by Oak Tree Films, established in 1996. Oak Tree Films was founded by Jaihirat Panokodoli, the CEO, along with Lim Su Atien, the COO, and Jason Lai, the Director of Content. It became popular because they co-produced a documentary with Discovery Asia titled The Gods Must Be Hungry, which earned Discovery Asia's highest viewership in 10 years. The documentary was the product of a co-production agreement between the Media Authority of Singapore and the Korean Broadcasting Commission in 2007 for Q Channel Korea. It was distributed internationally by Looking Glass International through Discovery Channel and History Channel for Asia in 2008. It was directed by Aidswan Othman. Next, we have the historical background of the documentary. Riders of the Sulu depicts the slave riding activities perpetrated by the Balanging Samal and the Ilanon people under the command of Sultanate of Sulu. Key informants of the documentary were Aisel D. Borja, Samuel K. Tan, Doctor of Philosophy, Barbara W. Andaya, Doctor of Philosophy, Julius Bautista, Doctor of Philosophy, Margarita D. Coanco, Doctor of Philosophy, and Halman Abubakar, Counselor of Hulu Sulu. The documentary shows the metro resistance to the Spanish and American colonial governments in southern Philippines. The raids were facilitated by different indigenous groups of the Sulu region, including the Ilanos, Balanging Isamals, and Taosogs. Such raids on the coastal areas of the Spanish settlements were sanctioned by the sultans to retaliate against the colonizers. The sophisticated ancient maritime vessels were launched to raid the coast of the Philippines and capture the natives, to be later sold to slavery. Throughout the hundreds of years that the Philippines was ruled by colonizers, the armed struggle against the Spanish, America, and Japanese colonial governments are considered by Moro leaders as a part of a century-long national liberation movement. The long-standing Moro conflict is rooted in the Spanish and American wars against the Moros. Under the Spanish rule, the propagation of Christianity heightened the prejudice against the Moros. In addition, Spain's efforts to control maritime trade caused Moros to lose sources of livelihood, putting many of them in poverty. Under the American rule, thousands of Moros were killed by American soldiers in the Moro Crater Massacre. Module 4, Riders of the Sulu documentary film. This module focuses on the documentary Riders of the Sulu produced by Oak Tree Films. The documentary depicts how the riders known as Pirates of the Sulu went along with their trade before the arrival of the Spaniards in Zamboanga. It narrates how slave riding was done by indigenous peoples of the region to retaliate against the colonizers. That's all the content of Module 4. Thank you.